9/28 mark, and I brought it down to 0, and I wrote that it was 9/28 going down, and then I took 282 and I wrote a dash, and then I brought it up to 0, and then I wrote 282, and then I added those together to get 1,210, which is the change in elevation.
Perfect explanation. All right, let's move on to page 4. Same exact thing. What is the difference between the two elevations shown in the image below? So this is the image we're talking about. We're talking about this lovely image here. Remember, mark up your diagram.
Okay.
And explain to me what to do.
Wait, I was supposed to do the exact same thing?
Yeah. You got to mark up the diagram.
No, but I didn't know what to do with A and B.
All right, so let's first of all, let's do the first part. Let's work it up. Put your positive and negative where it goes. Sea level is always 0, correct?
Yep.
All right, you got that part down, right?
Yep.
So before we do A and B, how far is 0 from 2,421 feet? How far is that?
2,421 feet below. Oh.
You just got to go down, right? Now, how far is 0 from -8?
8.
8. Now, A, elevation of the town below sea level as an integer.
Oh, 8.
What kind of 8?
-8?
Yes, so on A you put -8. Perfect.
Okay.
So B, elevation of the town on top of the mountain as an integer.
Plus 2,421.
Perfect. Now it says find the difference. So what are you going to do now? Just like we just did on the page before. What are we going to do?
Add them.
Add them. So 2,421 plus 8 is how much?
2,429.
Excellent job. So you have what I have, like this, something like this?
Yes. Actually, it's not that part. The one where it says -8 minus 2,421.
Just show how you add the numbers up to get that answer.
Okay, so I have to write that?
Yes, you want full credit, right?
Yes.
So you'll write it down.
Minus 2,421. Okay.
Are you good?
Yes.
All right. Next page. Okay, page 5. Please read me problem 4, page 5.
Which situation results in a final value of 0?
Okay, so before you read them, what you're going to do, Maddox, is you're going to read each choice and you're going to give me the number sentence.
Okay.
So first read it, we're going to translate it and get an answer for every question. Go.
The temperature after a decrease of 5 degrees Fahrenheit from a temperature of -5 degrees Fahrenheit. So,
Okay. So decrease is what kind of integer, positive or negative?
Negative.
So put -5 next to the Fahrenheit.
Okay.
Plus, and now we're going down another -5.
Which means it will be -10.
So we have to write the number sentence. We have to write -5 plus -5 equal -10. Want me to show you? Like that. Look.
Oh, I was supposed to write it there. I wrote it above.
Wherever you want. I mean, I just wrote it next to the question, wherever makes you happy. Number 2, letter B, read it.
The height of an airplane after taking off from ground level and rising 1,000 feet.
Okay, so ground level is the same thing as sea level, which is what number?
0.
0. So 0, and now you're rising. So look, ouch. You're rising, so you're going up or you're going down if you rise?
Up.
So 0 plus 1,000 is equal to what?
1,000.
Perfect, write that down.
Equals 1,000.
Letter C, when you're ready, sir.
The amount of money received in change after making a $10 purchase with a $20 bill. $10.
Huh?
So that will be 20 plus -10 equals 10.
Right. Okay.
I mean, we already know the answer now since we whittled it down.
Well, that's how you're supposed to do these problems. Go ahead, do the next one.
Give me a second, let me press the button. All right. The distance above sea level after increasing 24 meters from a depth of 24 meters below sea level. That's 24 plus -24.
Mm-hmm.
24 plus -24 equals 0. Okay.
So
Oh,
what
crap,
answer?
why would I cross off D?
So what answer has a 0 answer?
D.
And this question that you just did was the 7th grade release test question. How easy was that?
Pretty easy.
All right, let's look at problem 6. What we have to do here is a few things. So first, we'll read me the question, and then I'll help you walk you through it.
Jen's goal is to run a total of 22 miles in 5 days. The table below shows her the number of miles she ran on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Okay. So look what you're going to do. Look at my paper. Do you see how I added an extra box? I'm going to have you add that extra box, and I'll tell you why in a second. So make this box, and I'll tell you why I made you make it.
All right. You gonna get it, Grandma?
I got it.
Okay. Try and make it the same length.
I tried my best, yeah, when I did mine.
Yeah.
Yep, I have a little curve, but it's all right. Mistakes happen.
It's all right. It doesn't have to be perfect. As long as it's somewhat neat and you know what you're doing, that's all that matters to me, right?
Distance miles.
Let me know when you have that written, and I'll tell you why I made you write that and what we're going to do going forward. Got it?
I got it.
All right. So I asked for you to make your own box because we're going to take each rational number, which is a number written as a fraction, and we're going to convert it to a decimal. So looking at Monday, it says 4 3/4 of a mile. So we obviously going to keep 4, and we're going to change the fraction, which is division, to a decimal.
Okay.
So if you have 3/4, how much money do you have?
75 cents.
Right, so now it becomes, in that box you just made, Monday becomes 4.75. Write that down.
I did.
Now, Tuesday, we got 5 1/8. We keep the 5, and we're going to divide on the calculator. We're not doing these by hand now because you get a calculator on the state test. You're going to divide 1 by 8. What do you get? 5 point what?
5.10?
No, that's
I know.
1/10.
Yeah.
This is 1/8, so it's going to be a little less than that. What's 1 divided by 8? Use your calculator.
125. 125?
No, I'll help you. What is it?
Wait.
Wait, 125 you said?
1. Yeah.
Yeah, 5.125. Good. So write 5.125. Now, Wednesday is 0, so write 0.00.
Okay.
And now Thursday, let's convert. We keep the 6, and we want to change 1/4 to a decimal. Think about money,
I did it.
which is what?
6.25.
Okay, so now let's look at this. It said Jen's goal is to run a total of 22 miles. So in order to get that, we have to do something with what we just created on our own. What are we going to do with those numbers from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? First, add them up. So remember, when you add, you got to line up the decimals. And you got to add enough placeholders so that everything has the same placeholders. So 4.750 plus, right?
Wait, what? No, I'm doing them in order.
Yeah, I am too. Look, you're going to do it this way. You're going to write
Oh, I was doing them
4.750.
greatest to least.
Oh, no, just do it the way, oh, you don't have to do it like that. Doesn't matter.
Oh, I do that because it's way easier.
Okay, if you want to do it that way, that's fine. But here's the problem, Maddox. Look, then you're going to have to match the number with the correct day. I just did it right from the chart because you get a calculator on the test.
So let me erase this.
You could do it your way or you could do it this way. Either way is going to get you the right answer. I don't care how, as long as you understand.
Thursday, and that one is Tuesday. Now that is 5, 7, 3.11, 11.375 plus 4.750. Oh, which would be 5, and then plus 3 plus 2, that's 12. Carry over 1, 4, 11. Then that becomes 16.125.
Good. So make sure Did you write it this way, the way I did, or you did it your way?
The way I did it.
Okay, so can you just put the day next to it, like the
I
number?
did.
Okay. Now, 16.125 miles so far. We want to get to a total of 22 miles. So we need
You
to
have to
figure out,
subtract.
right, what are we going to subtract?
16.125 from 22.
Right, so on top, you're going to have 22.00 minus that number, correct?
This becomes 9. That becomes 9. So 5, 7, 8, decimal. Start out, that becomes 1, that becomes 11. 1 minus 8 equals 5. 5.875.
Right. So Jen will need to run 5.875 miles on Friday to reach her goal. Look, see my sentence?
Okay. Oh, crap.
This was a short response on the state exam. How easy was this? Easy, right?
Yeah.
No surprises.
You have an S. There's an S after.
Thanks.
Need to run
Jen
5.
need to run. Thank you. Got it? All right.
Miles
Jen will need to run, what is it, 5.875 miles on Friday to reach her goal. Okay?
Yes.
All right. Flipping over to the back, we got to review box and whisker. So look at what I wrote up on my paper when I did it before at this 8 o'clock. Do you remember what the minimum is?
The minimum is the lowest number there.
What's the maximum?
The maximum is the highest number.
How do I find the median? What do I do with the numbers? Do you remember from statistics?
You write it from least to greatest and count from there which one is in the middle. Like if it's an uneven number, then you'll definitely have a number in the middle. But if it's even, then you have two numbers, then you have to add them, I think, right? Yeah, you add them, and then there's your median.
You add and divide by 2.
Yeah, that.
Now, how do you find the Q1? You take the median and you go to the lower left. And to find the Q3, the upper quartile, you go from the median to the right. Got it? So now, using this question, the numbers are already organized from least to greatest. What is the median and what is the minimum number of that data?
52.
Good, write that down. What is the maximum, the highest number?
65.
Good, write that down. Now, go find, they're already organized for you, so you can just cross them off or rewrite them at the bottom, you pick. Go find the median, which is the Q2.
Median. Okay, I found it.
What is it?
58.
Good, write 58 under Q2.
Oh, I'm supposed to write it there. I was writing it where the numbers were. I was circling them and writing
you
min
can
and
do that too, but it makes it a little easier if you do your own chart and then find the one that matches, I think, right?
yeah. Maximum is 65.
All right. Now go give me the Q1. You're going to go from 57 down to 52. Find the Q1. You're going to go to the left now from 57 all the way down to 52.
Do I have to? I just count the number after and before it, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3.
However you want to do it.
55 plus 55. And
Well,
then,
do you remember what I told you? When you have two of the same numbers and you add and divide by 2, you get what you started with. So 55 and 55 is 110, and half of that is 55. It's the same thing. Remember that?
59 plus 59 equals 59, so yay.
Right? How easy was that?
Okay, now just to find it on this number line.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I think they're missing a quartile. A quartile.
Nope, they're all there.
Cause on B, there's no line in the middle or anything.
Oh, yeah, so then that's wrong. Cross that off. Good. Good observation.
So I gotta look for 52 as the minimum. So let me go here. Yes, perfect. Yes, perfect. Yeah, perfect. And then, yes, perfect. I think I know the answer.
What is it?
A.
Why?
I ended up matching all the numbers directly from the lines to get the exact numbers. So it would be A.
So that would be, like my paper. A, you agree?
Yes.
All right.
Well,
Now-
I do agree.
The next page is page 7. Look here. A.
Yes.
Page 7. You're going to do that on your own. That's challenge. I'm not helping on that. That's for you to try. But look at the exit ticket, page 8 and 9. Let's do that now.
Okay.
Page 8. Page 8, number 1. Nathan,
Huh?
ready?
Wait, what? What'd you say? Oh, it's all right.
Page 8, number 1. Nathan has $40 in his bank account. What kind of money is that? Positive or negative?
Positive.
Positive.
Right, plus 40.
And now he writes a check for negative 60.
He has negative $20 in his account.
But what, yeah, what is the, that's correct. What is the number sentence?
It is 40 plus negative 60?
Yep.
Okay, so that's 40 plus negative 60 equals negative 20. Mental math, big brain time.
Excellent. So what answer choice is it for number 1?
C.
On your exit ticket, good. Number 2, at sunrise, the outside temperature was 1 degree below 0. By lunch, the temperature rose by 17 and then fell by 4. What was the new change? Let's make this into a sentence. If it's a negative number, it's what, if it's below, it's what kind of number?
Negative.
So negative 1. Now it rises by 17.
Yep.
What is that?
Positive 17.
So negative 1 plus 17 is what?
Yeah, 16.
16. Now it fell by 4. So 16 minus what?
Minus negative 4.
Not
No.
negative 4.
Minus 4.
Right. 16 minus 4 is?
12.
So it looks like this on a number line.
Oh, I was supposed to do a number line?
You don't have to. I did. Look, I did what you did. See the number sentence?
I didn't even write a number sentence.
Either way is fine. Either this or that. I just did it both ways to show everybody. Because some students need both.
Minus 4. All right, there. 12.
All right, number 3. Chris got a notice from the bank saying that she had overspent, so her account balance was negative $43. She wrote an additional check for $50 after she overdrew her account. So let's, before we do the question, if she wrote a check for 50, is that positive or negative?
Negative.
So put negative 43, and she wrote another check. So are we adding that or subtracting that?
Subtracting.
Nope.
No, adding it.
Right.
Because you're adding more, you're taking away cash, which means you're adding more to the negative.
Perfect. So negative 43 plus negative 50 is how much money? That's her new balance that she owes the bank.
So let me write negative 43 minus, wait, plus or minus?
You just said it was plus because of the reasons why you said, but she still owes that money, yeah?
Yes.
You got to pay it back.
Equals negative 93. Negative 93.
Correct. So it's what answer choice?
D.
D. Good job. Number 4. Eric jogged 5 yards forward and then he jogged 5 yards backwards. What was his final position compared to his starting point?
plus 5 minus 9. So if you do 5 plus -9, that will be -4.
Or here's the number line. I showed it on the number line. If I'm at 5, which is here, and I go -9 spots, I'm at -4. Excellent job.
You know what I noticed?
What would you notice? Talk to me.
So on question 1, when it says the wrong answer is like 110, shouldn't it be 100 because it's 60 plus 40, and that would
Yeah, I did
that
some. I did a trick. I tricked people.
They're like, isn't it supposed to be 100? So if it's that one, then I'm gonna pick that one because it's the closest to 100.